Man, it has been a while since I made a video for YouTube. So what's up? How you doing? It's been I don't know, quite a few months since last Cordell event last year sometime. We just had our first event of this year, Excite GP round 1 with Itrack Motorsports down in somewhere in Alabama. Can't remember, Talladega Grand Prix. Yeah. Did pretty well overall. 4th place. It's not where I wanted to be, at least 3rd. That's where the money's at. That's the glory, but it is what it is. That's the best I've ever podiumed. Got out of top 16. Got up there. Had a few issues with the car during the day. Track was super fast. I've never driven a road course. Never thrown the car in at 90 miles an hour. I forgot a few things on the front end, so it was a little wavy at first. Took me about 8 laps to get used to that first turn. I didn't do any recording. I had my GoPros all charged up, everything ready to go. My wife got some footage of the competition battles, which I will be putting in here.
That's why we get the best room.
I tried, brother.
What?
I gave it hell.
There ain't no way I can keep up with
You did real good, though. You did real good. I just gotta keep.
Nice freaking wheeling on this thing. Keep it on, keep it on.
Man, he's driving.
Beautiful.
Man, Corey got in there sick at first. That was good. Killing it.
But yeah, so we didn't do too bad overall, in my opinion, considering this is the 2nd year running this car. Last year was nothing but problems. Got it together towards the last half of the year last year. Now mechanically the car's working great. It's perfect, it seems to be. So we did make some changes in the off season, mostly body kit. As you can see, I have fenders now. I have side skirts. I got a new Status Turismo racing seat, FIA rated and everything. It's good to go. Nothing really on the inside here has changed, other than over here, the coolant lines are now running through the car instead of by the headers like they were last year. And ever since I built the car, one ran by passenger side header, one ran by the driver's side header. They were both wrapped in HEI heat wrap, but that still was probably too hot for water. The highest temperature I noticed this past weekend was like 180 degrees. Granted, we weren't hot lapping on Saturday. We just kind of take a lap, you know, wait for a few seconds and go out again. As you can see under here, we do have the coolant lines running on one side of the engine, coming out, going in through the bulkheads. We also switched over to an electronic fuel pressure sensor, and most importantly, E85. So we are now running on E85, pretty much only 85, unless, you know, I have to get 93 from somewhere. But with the economy and gas prices, E85 is actually $1.15 cheaper right now than 93 is. So it's great. The Holly does all the work for me. I ordered a harness off of sloppymechanics.com. Got a Continental fuel flex fuel sensor. Hooked everything up with AN lines like I already had. And it works. I had my brother-in-law, Ira, he set on a bass tune with it, with factory injectors that I already had. They were flex fuel injectors out of some sort of truck. But they worked great. We were seeing 50% duty cycle with 93 octane, so I don't know exactly what we're up to now with the E85, but we had plenty of injector left to go, and it didn't skip a beat. It's probably maybe got 400 horsepower. It's just a 5.3 big cam. Still, nothing's changed on the engine. Just fine-tuning certain small things. We make it more reliable. With the 85, I went ahead and put in an AEM E85 safe pump into the fuel cell. That feeds the surge tank, and then from there an AEM 380 pushes the fuel all the way up to the front. I haven't had any mechanical issues yet. Just loose nuts and bolts that I have to check every time I drive the car. But that is, you know, that's part of cars that are built like this. They're rough, they're rowdy, and they shake everything loose. So, yeah, like I said, the biggest majority is bodywork changes. I just wanted to make a video, an update video, give some footage of this past weekend, whatever I've got, and go for the front bumper I got with my body kit. It showed up, but this front piece missing. So, put on the way. Today I am going to work on the rear bumper I have off my old S14. It's broken in 3 pieces. I'm going to try and fiberglass it all back together. That way, before the next event, which should be in June, we're going into Clutch Kickers round 3. That's what the big prep for is now. Then back to Excite GP round 2 at Carolina Motorsports Park in July. So right now, basically the car mechanically is fine. I just need to get it looking right, back together. Double check all my bolts, make sure everything's right. And go from there. That's exactly what I want to try and do today. Just get some body panels pieced back together to make this thing look good. And yeah, see you later.